Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Youth Talk. Today we'll be talking about Wati Club. It's a vibrant university club that stands out with its initiatives like Wati Talkie conversation sessions, Bookaholics Book Club, and the debating competition. Today we'll learn all about it from our guests. Like we always do, I'd like to start by welcoming our guests, Shanaz Khabar. Hi Shanaz, thank you for joining us today.
Hi, thank you for receiving us today on this great emission. My name is Khabar Shanaz and I'm a student in Bouzaria University, and I'm currently a rising member in Wati Club.
Thank you, Shanaz, for being here today with us. And I'd like also to welcome Abir Khalifa. She is a leader in Wati Club. Hi.
Hello, Sarah. Thank you so much for having us today. It's such an honor for us. So I am Abir. I am a translation student at the University of Algiers too, and I am part of Wati, and I am the leader of Wati Talkie project.
My pleasure. So, ladies, as I said in the beginning, Wati Club is a very active club in the University of Algiers too. It is specialized in the English language, so most of the activities that you organize are about that. Could you start by introducing us to the club and what inspired the formation of it?
Of course. Basically, Wati Talkie is an academic club aiming to give the chance to students to practice their English and enhance their public and speaking skills, critical thinking skills. So in the first place, we aim to make them able to talk fluently,
right,
and we provide them with the environment needed to talk, also a safe environment so they can be there and showcase their skills.
Which I think you have succeeded in doing, because the number of members keeps rising each year. You guys have a lot of people, so you had to have like a whole selection process. Maybe, Shana, since you are a new member, could you tell us how you got in the club, the process, how was it?
As an example of a new member, it was actually a very simple process, but meticulous in some ways, you could say. That actually they started choosing one by one. We would fill the app form application.
Okay.
Then we would get chosen to an interview. If we could be denied or accepted or not accepted possibly. Then we'll have an interview with the club leaders actually.
Okay.
They will ask us simple job questions, interview questions, and they'll validate our answers and evaluate our mental capabilities.
Thank you so much. That was actually an interesting thing to learn about. Could you tell us, Abir, what the process was like for you guys to choose? I mean, for them it was easy. You have to fill out a form, and then you have your interview, and you go and you do it, and then you wait for the answer. How was it for you guys, the ones doing the interviewing?
Okay, so for the committee, they needed to make sure that the students joining us are committed in the first place. So we want them to devote, to give us time. And we want them to have the skills needed. Since we have 4 departments, we have IT department, we have HR department, we have ER department, and we have communication department.
Right.
So depending on their skills, we will be selecting them to convene the needs of the club.
Right.
So it was like a hard choice between, like, since you said like we had that much of like a big number of
basically
participants.
They had to choose between a lot of people of us, and a lot of us had a lot of good capabilities.
I'm sure of it.
Yes, for example, a lot of communication members were chosen. For example, this year it was 20 actually. Yes, it was 20.
Yeah.
Yes, we were 20, and in the human resources they were around the same number, I guess. So the process was very simple actually. We just need to know that we as members are going to be committed for the projects. The new projects are going to stay consistent on the tasks, the work, everything that we're given.
Exactly.
And basically we'll be devoted to our work.
Speaking of devotion, can you tell us about the club's missions and the core values that you teach to these new members?
Okay, so in the first place, for new members, we are aiming to give them a solid base, so we prepare them to lead. Since the new members are the leaders, they are the next committee.
Future generation.
The future generation, exactly. So we make sure that they are well trained, because we provide them with trainings before each project as come. For example, their head trained them in a good way, and we provide them with tasks. So we have the theoretical side and we have the practical side. And basically in Wati, we learn by doing. You know.
So you don't just put them in a desk and you tell them, oh, you're gonna learn how to do this and do that. You just tell them how to do it, show them, and just let them do it.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. They will learn by practicing and by doing.
That's actually the best way to teach, I think, from my experience. Yeah. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the different levels of English within the members and even the students who participate in your activities. I'm sure not all of them have the same English proficiency. Some of them are intermediate, some of them are trying to learn, trying to get better at it. How do you navigate that?
Exactly. So basically, that's why we have created Wati Talkie. So we gave the chance to students to practice their English, right. No matter their level. They need to have intermediate level to practice, to share their ideas, to share their insights. But at the same time, they will get the chance to talk, to speak up, to get over social anxiety and stage fright.
True.
So we try to do our best to accept all levels and to achieve proficiency.
And you are the leader of this project, so could you tell us how it was created and how was the feedback from all the participants?
So, for participants, they liked it so much that we thought of creating a new event especially for Wati Talkie. Right. It's signature event, which is Take the Bait. So basically, we had a lot of members who are interested in hosting. So for our members, they will be hosting. They will be acquiring the skills to enable them to host, to prepare questions, to manage the class, to
lead in case of any issues.
Exactly, to interfere. So they will learn the critical thinking, problem solving, etc. And for our participants, they will overcome their anxiety. They will share their ideas. They will enhance their speaking skills. And basically, for their presentations and for their academic skills, they will be working on them at the same time. So it will help them in their social life. So since they will be networking with other people, they get to know other people, they get the chance to network.
True.
And it may help them in the professional life.
Actually, that's an interesting point that you brought up, because in the last episode we had someone who is specialized in helping students to pursue their academic career abroad or maybe get a job abroad, and he told us that what companies or colleges abroad look at after they look at your marks, or maybe it's at the same importance, is the extracurricular activities, which are clubs, volunteering, events that you helped organize. So yes, it's true what you're saying here, that all the skills that these students are picking up from doing these activities and being present at the club truly do matter after they graduate, or even while they're applying to study abroad or something like that.
Yeah, true.
It helps immensely in the professional field.
It does, it really does. I mean, when we're learning in college, we're learning lessons that I don't think we can apply them literally to our professional life, but it is important to have the practice side of things, which is what you guys are doing thanks to the club. So I wanted to ask you, how do you ensure a sense of exclusivity and inclusivity? So the club is exclusive to the members. They are the ones who get to participate in organizing the activities, but it is also inclusive when it comes to letting other people join and be volunteers and participate in all the different activities that you're organizing. So how do you ensure that everyone is there, everyone is participating, and they have their chance?
So our main point in the event is integrity. We make sure to integrate every possible student, participant, or invitee in all the activities we do in the event. For example, even the shy, introverted ones that are too reserved and are afraid of speaking in public, we make some activities to ensure that they get more open and fun activities.
True.
It's more so we could
So
make
they
them
could be
relax.
themselves and
Yes, we make them relax. They're gonna think, "Oh, this is fun. I'd like to partake in this activity." So they'll be more naturally more open in the field. Actually,
Exactly.
yes.
True.
Yeah, we welcome them. We generally start our sessions with icebreaker. So we make them comfortable, we make them at ease, so they feel like we are in a safe place. We can say whatever we want. We won't be judged. So that's our aim, to establish a safe environment for students to be there, and they won't fear. They won't have that fear
They'll
of
actually
being
have
judged.
fun.
They will have fun, exactly. That's our main.
But
True.
we keep it in the limits. For example, for people who may have a lot of anxiety, we won't push them way too far for that. We can always have them in another session where they're gradually be more open to talking in public, and all of those activities referring to that.
That's amazing. And when it comes to the walkie-talkie sessions, I'm sure that you, as you said, you start with an icebreaker, just make sure everyone is comfortable, make sure that they are willing to speak and participate in these particular sessions. But I think that choosing the topic is way more important. I mean, when you choose a topic that everyone is interested in and wants to talk about, you could get a very active conversation. Could you tell us about maybe some past topics that were a success within the Wati community?
Yes, actually, when we choose topics, we try to make them turn around the life of students. So we try to study our audience, who are students at the first place. So we make sure that they are interested in the topic. So last time we talked about language, for example. Since the University of Algiers too, most of the students are languages students. So we chosen the topic of languages, and we tried to discuss it in different perspectives. Also, we talked about social anxiety and stage fright, which is problem for like many students. They just jump up from high school to university, so they are a bit shy.
It's a big change.
Exactly,
They've
it's
never
a big change.
been put on the spot, we can say.
True.
Yeah, and many students struggle indeed. Like many of them shared their experience. They were there to engage with us, give help each others, give solutions. They were so helping each other. So we could see that community is helping. Like they are helping each others. They are contributing in the, let's say it was like teamwork.
I think that's the beautiful thing and the main goal from the creation of the club and even of the sessions, just to have people participate and help each other to get better and learn new skills that will help them eventually after they graduate. But I think there is also the side of keeping things fun while keeping them structured and well organized. How do you go about organizing these events to make sure everything goes smoothly and you don't have any disruptions or something gone wrong?
Okay, so for Wati Talkie we have our own. So for Wati in general we have our own charter. So we make sure that members respect it, our participants respect our rules. So we make everything clear from the beginning. So since you're here, you need to respect us as a club, as we are doing that for you, we are organizing this event for you, so we need respect. And respect is one of our values, and we work to uphold it all the time during all our events. So for Wati Talkie, for example, we do have our rules. So people need to be respectful, people need to respect each other's. Each one has his own opinion. You don't need to attack him or judge him. Yeah. It's an open place.
An educational environment before all. So we have to make sure people are not going to step over the boundaries, are not going to forget their manners, they are not going to feel like this is a toxic environment. this is basically very important for those who need to feel safe in order to be more open.
Exactly. And in such situations, we avoid talking about ideologies or religion. Because people, like, it's a bit controversial.
Sensitive, yes.
Yeah.
Very
So
sensitive.
you try to stay on topics that interest everyone and don't maybe strike a nerve within anyone's opinion. Or that's a good structure. I mean, it does work. I've seen your events; they're all organized.
Yeah.
So congrats on that.
Thank you.
So I wanted to also ask you, since you brought up trying to get people out of their comfort zone and maybe the shy and reserved ones, what are some techniques that you use to approach these students and get them to talk, get them to have an interest, to be interested in the conversation? How do you go about it?
So every member has developed their own techniques to make the members or the invitees, participants more open to this type of events and activities. But sometimes we have to push them on the side a little, talk to them in individual to individual, so they can feel more safe, more open to discuss their own insecurities, anxiety issues. Sometimes also we could make them partake in fun activities like the games we've made in the last walkie-talkie session in language. For example, in the icebreaker we've had accent imitations, so it was really fun, and it directly made the members more open and the invitees feeling more welcome, I would say. But there are a lot of many other techniques. We could also maybe how do we say?
Yeah, we can even ask them about their interests in the icebreaker, and then in the open discussion we will try to approach them like, oh, I remember you said that. It's interesting. What do you think about it? So to make them talk, to make them engage with us, and it's an effective way.
It does work.
It does.
I've seen that it does work. So, ladies, we've talked a lot about learning English through speaking, which is what you guys are trying to do through these walkie-talkie sessions. But there are people who learn languages from reading books and articles. So I'm sure that book clubs were always popular, and they still are within the Algerian universities. They are a new thing, and Wati does have a book club, right?
Yeah, exactly. We have Bookaholics Club or project, which is a long-term project.
Okay.
Same as Wati. They are the two long-term projects, and we have Bookaholics, which aims to give the chance and give the environment to students to discuss their favorite books, to talk about details, to talk about characters, to talk about like everything related to that book.
Some deep philosophical topics that nobody talks about in our society normally.
Really? So you went in deep?
Yes, of course.
Amazing.
We have to.
Well, what kind of books are you guys reading? Do you have some titles for me that we can share?
Okay, so first, for example, last session, we had L'étranger, Albert Camus, but in English.
Oh, I read it in French. I haven't read it in English.
Yeah, so the translated version. So people try to discuss, even if they read it in French, they will try to discuss it in English.
That's actually very interesting. I love that idea. I wish all the success to this book club. Now for the main event that we should all talk about and everyone is looking out for is the debate competition, the Take Debate, which was a huge success last year since it was the first edition. What could we say about this year's edition?
Okay, so basically, Take Debate is a debate competition which aims to give the chance to students to showcase their skills.
True.
So people or students more specifically, who are interested in debating and sharing their ideas and arguing.
They won't argue for fun.
Yeah, some they did. Like in walkie-talkie sessions, it's a small space, right? But we are aiming for bigger event, to give the chance to students to be there, to be on stage and practice their skills, showcase the skills. So yeah, and they will be getting prizes, there will be judges, we will be having a host. It's more big than a small session.
Very structured, well organized event.
Yeah.
Right. So, Shanas, could you tell us maybe how are the preparations going with the other members?
Currently, we've have done all our tasks. We've all even. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Every member has their own assigned tasks. For example, I've had the invitees to write. I've had
the HRs, the IT, they prepare the designs.
Need to app forms. Need to make the app forms for the
event, exactly.
Yes.
So basically, we have each department responsible of delivering specific tasks. For example, HRs, they will prepare the app forms, the description, the emails. They will write the emails that will be sent to the host, to the judges, to the participants. So we prepare everything beforehand to make sure that everything will be on time and to make everything organized.
Okay, so can we expect any surprises? Maybe could you tell us a hint about the program?
Yeah, basically,
some spoilers.
Basically, last year edition was simple. It was like a trial.
Right.
Because it was the first
time, yeah.
Yeah, but with this edition, we are aiming to have a theme. So we are trying to customize the event, and we are choosing a very interesting theme. So stay tuned. And
still won't tell us.
I won't tell. We have our teaser. If you wanna check it on our page, Wati Club. So we will get the hints. We have many hints. Okay.
On the themes and everything.
Okay, good.
It's a movie. We have judges, we have capitals, we have districts, we have hosts, we have winners, we have everything.
So it seems very interesting. Yeah. Now, is it open? Can any students attend to watch the debate?
Yes, so for attendees, they can come and watch. They are more than welcome. And for those who want to participate, they want to be part of it and debate there, they need to apply. Like both of them, they need to apply beforehand to attend the event.
Which is very easy. There's a form that you can fill out and you will find it on the page.
Exactly.
Wati Club page.
Yeah.
You can just fill it out and then you're in.
Yeah, as long as they are students, they are more than welcome.
Okay, that's amazing. So I think that is also clear. Do you have any expectations for this year's competition? Do you expect it to be hard or how?
We are trying to not to be hard on them. So basically we have 3 rounds. We are trying to make it more structured. So we have 3 rounds. For the 2 first round, they will go individually, and for the last round, they need to face each other. So it will be like a real debate.
Right.
So they need to go back and forth.
Presidential debates.
Exactly.
Okay.
With interesting topics.
Amazing. Building the future's politicians.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah. That's really a really needed skills in nowadays.
So, Shanas, tell me, would the participants be a part of the club, or would it be just students in general? Can also members participate?
Members actually cannot participate in the debate event. So there will be only students, because we as members cannot. We are only tasked to organize the event,
right.
And those who will participate are going to be students of every faculty or university. They will be seen. Their skills. They will be evaluated. We will train them. There will be some evaluation tests.
Yeah, actually, they will be filling the app forms. We will make sure that they have the skills needed.
And how many of them would you be selecting?
So for the time being, we want to select around 15 to 12.
Okay, so very exclusive.
Exclusive, yeah. So we need the proficiency, we need the skills needed, the critical thinking, the public speaking skills. That's why.
Full package.
Full package, exactly.
Okay, amazing. I'm sure the competition would be very fun, seeing how the criteria is very strict. So I think it would be an interesting competition to witness. So how have the members benefited from all these different activities, from all these skills that they're picking up? Could you tell us maybe an experience of a member or two who said that Wati Club has changed their lives?
Of course. As I said previously, we will be training the members. They will be given tasks to deliver, and at the same time, they will be receiving feedback. Mm-hmm. So when we give the feedback, we make sure that they are enhancing the quality of their work. So based on that, the feedback, they will enhance their work and try to deliver better work and even for their performance. Because after each project or after each session or after each event, we make sure that we have a meeting, especially for feedback. So we give them feedback. And for example, as you said, like Wati, like changed lives
How
of
did
many.
it change yours?
Okay, so personally, I was a shy girl with anxiety, and I did my best. I was hesitant at the first to join Wati.
Today you're speaking on camera.
Yeah, I'm here speaking, and thanks to Wati, actually. I'm here thanks to Wati. So basically, I was shy. I wasn't able to open up easily. But with doing the promotion, with talking to members, with organizing these events, we get the chance. We are obliged to do our tasks. We don't have another choice.
I'm sure.
So we tried to do everything we could, and I'm here. Last year I was a member, and this year I'm a leader. And that's fantastic.
Yes.
That's amazing. What about you? How did it change your life?
So personally, I am a new member, so I haven't been long into Wati Club. Even though it was a short time, it benefited me a lot, as Abir said. Fun fact is that the majority of the members in the Wati Club are shy people, introverted people that wanted to enhance their public skills and be more open to the professional world. And I was one of them, especially as I am a very reserved person. I don't talk to a lot of people, even university. I just go to attend my classes and go back home and study on my own. So Wati Club was like an open world to me. I was shown so many things in such a short time, and I was very happy to witness all of those things with Wati.
Indeed, and that's the aim of Wati, is to create the safe environment, to create and animate the life inside and outside the campus. So
amazing.
It's serving its role.
I'm sure that you guys are doing amazing at this club. I cannot wait to see the competition and how it would go. So take the bait. Make sure to follow everything that goes on the Wati Club social media. You can find them on Instagram, on Facebook. Thank you, girls, for being our guests today. I really enjoyed our conversation, and I wish you the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. We will see you in another episode.